Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there. Today we are listening to some more Harry Nilsson. We're going to listen to this track, Jump Into the Fire, which is off of his album, Nilsson Schmotion, which was released in 1971. Last time we had listened to the track Without You, which was my first time hearing Mr. Nilsson, and a lot of you guys had suggested I listen to this track. So some of you that had suggested this track is Leanne Miller, Mink Hollow, Stephen Newcomer. Hope you're not a newcomer anymore. Hopefully this is at least your second time here. Friends Pentagelli, Sergeant, Black Dog, Cosmic Cat, David Lane, Sheldon Howes, and the list goes on and on from there. Frugal Severance. So thank you guys for the recommendation. Let's go ahead and jump into this song and not a fire because, you know, I don't want to I was trying to think of a self-sacrifice joke, jump into the fire, but it didn't quite come together. All right, here we go. Great build-up, all the instrumentation around it. Like how that guitar has been coming in, and now it finally gets a little bit of a solo section. Those deep notes, huh? It just keeps growing and growing and escalating. Off again. Oh. Wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. going to kind of throw on top of this, layer it. Bass coming in. Hitting the low notes too. Slowly kind of morphing its way back into the first section there. Great drumming. How that's dropped right back into this. I think that with Jump Into the Fire, the coolest thing about this track is this kind of hard psychedelic buildup that happens from beginning to end. It is just this constant elevation, this constant throwing in more to the mix as we go on. So, I mean, from the beginning, like, let me turn the volume down a little bit from the beginning. Pretty bare, right? Pretty bare. With that throbby bass line just pulsating throughout on the low end of things, like on those deeper notes, and then that continues forward. But as you get even further in, but even before the drum solo, there's a lot more happening just a few minutes forward. So that's definitely going to be courtesy of Chris Spedding, Klaus Vormann, and then John Uribe on the guitars. There's 3 guitars contributing to this, and you can really hear the different riffs coming in on one side, then a new one would enter on the other side, and then you have another melody kind of snake its way in between them both and shoulder and shove its way in. Like, you can really feel that. It starts from an empty house into a little bit of a crowded house. I was trying to get like a crowded house to it, which I think is a really cool effect, the way that they do that. The drumming as well is sensational. Jim Gordon on the drums. Even before that solo, you could feel how he was turning up the heat. You're jumping into the fire, but this is a song of endurance and how long you can last in that fire without getting burned. And I think that he does a fantastic job. Even when that breakaway section comes along and he kind of goes into that solo, you know that things are going to start layering back on again, just as we had that example happening in the first half. But the way it's done is, I think, really well done, especially with the bass line, that thick bass line just comes in, and then it's off into the races from there. Harry also sounds really good here. I like the yells that he throws out at the end of the verse, how he just kind of comes to that boiling point and just kind of shouts out. But his singing throughout is really cool, especially with that echo and reverb effect that's happening. And that even, to me, adds a little bit more of a psychedelic dimension into it, and even goes further into that kind of chaotic maelstrom that it builds up into as the music is going. I think that that's really cool, especially when it comes to how everything elevates and escalates. You can climb a mountain, you can swim the sea, you can jump into the fire, but you'll never be free. You can shake me up or I can bring you down. We can make each other happy. Oh, we can make each other happy. You can climb a mountain, swim. Okay, so it pretty much just repeats actually from there. The whole thing repeats. So you can climb a mountain, you can swim the sea, you can jump into the fire, but you'll never be free. No matter where you go, no matter how you choose to escape, even if you escape in the harshest of ways, jumping into a fire, you can never truly get away. We can make each other happy. We can make each other happy. So, like, you can never get away from me kind of thing? Is that what he's going to get into? Let's look into some of the information here. It says that this was the second single on the album, peaking at number 27 on the Hot 100. Let's see. It says the recording was produced by Richard Perry and includes a segment where the bass player, Herbie Flowers, audibly detunes his instrument. Is that when you hear the bass line going, like, it sounds just going deeper? Maybe that's what I was hearing. It's not him going down and hitting the lower notes, even though he definitely does that, but maybe that boom, 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 like that part, maybe that's when he's detuning it, I would assume. It says that lyrically on the surface, it's a hot lover's plea. However, it could be taken easily as a plea to society as a whole. Like a lot of Nilsson's greatest songs, it works on a lot of levels. Because I was reading it on the surface level, on just that first one there. It says that, as with much of the material on the album, it marked a departure from his previous work. He later commented, "What do you say to a man who writes the puppy song and then writes Jump Into the Fire? I really need to make that change too. That was exactly what I was hoping would happen." The sessions were produced by Richard Perry, as we saw there already. It says here that this song was also used in Goodfellas. I do not remember this song in Goodfellas, and I love Goodfellas, the movie. When Ray Liotta's character fears that the authorities are closing in on his illegal activities. Is that when the helicopter is spinning around and he's like paranoid about the helicopter? I gotta tell you, I don't remember this song. Obviously, it was used at that moment, but I don't remember it at all. So maybe I got to rewatch that one because I don't remember this song being played at that part. But obviously, that's me missing that particular link. But that's cool, though. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon for as little as $2 a month. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Hope you enjoyed the music, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.